processing. And unfortunately, the last video also I did a same mistake. Okay, I started recording and unfortunately that file I was deleted. Okay, and from the Zoom file, so and even from the Strash also I totally deleted. So the file was not existed, then I was not uploaded that a previous recorder. Okay, on video was not uploaded. So fine, that's fine. Now what I would like to tell you, regular expressions, right? So when it comes to the regular expressions, you just look, this is the folder, right? Is this folder or not? The folder is ADS302, and inside of it I want to look at what are the files which is extension of .py, .ipyn files I want access. Okay, so this is the pattern is checking or not. See, we have one particular folder, you would like to go for this particular path, and I would like to go for accessing the only .py files, sorry, .py, .ipynb files I want to be accessed. Only this particular file format I want access. Even there are other files are there inside of this particular folder. You're going to be accessing some portion of information, and you're going to be accessing some meaningful information, right, from the unstructured data. Okay, so for that one we can use the regular expression. That is a one thing. For example, I want to delete this particular three records. I mean, I just want to remove this particular three this particular files. I want to remove it, only this particular files. How we should know it? If the file which is extension is .pynb files, what we have inside of the particular folder, that I want to remove it, that we can do with help of the regular expressions. Okay, not only folders, actually basically we are going to be working on the data. Okay, the files data. I just want to give some real-time example in this case. Okay, so you're working on particular company, right? The company which is always maintaining the employees data or not? Okay, employees data or not? So based upon the joining date, and so based upon the relieving date. Okay, if the relieving date is still date, then that is the current employee, right? I just want to go for accessing only current employee data. Okay, that means if the relieving date which is mentioned as the till, okay, then which means that that guy is current employee. Okay, so I just want to access the current employees data from the employees table or whatever it is. Okay, that we can do with help of the regular expressions only. For example, I would like to go for access the existing employees, I mean ex-employees. Okay, so how we can able to find out actually if the relieving date is already mentioned, and that too it's not today date, then it was before the today date or before, less than the before today date. Okay, so then that guy is our ex-employee, right? So you would like to go for accessing the ex-employees, and meanwhile, for example, you have a data and you want to access the employees data on particular table or one particular file. The data, the names I want access, the names of the employees are started with one particular name and started with one particular character and end with one particular character. So that particular okay, records are that particular employees names I want access. So every time we have some bunch of data is there, we have some log data is there. Okay, from that particular log data, from that particular unstructured data, you would like to go for extract some meaningful information, or what exactly we require, that particular information we are accessing, that exactly we are calling it, say, a regular expression. That exactly we can do with help of the regular expressions. Clear?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So for that one, the Python programming language, which we have a concept or which we have a module is RE module. Which module?
RE.
So what is the use of the RE module?
So basically to extract anything which you want, which is
Okay.
common in most of the cases, or
Okay.
which is unique.
So to extract or do some kind of regular expressions. Okay.
Yeah.
If you want to be performing some kind of regular expressions. So if you want to be performing some kind of regular expressions, then we can use the Python regular expression concept to do this particular operation. So to do this particular task, then we have a module is RE module. So RE indicating that it's a regular expression. So before we are doing the any kind of operations on the data, then we should import that particular RE model. If you're not imported, we cannot performing any kind of operation. Okay, this RE model which is providing some functions. Okay, the first function is search method. Okay, so this is the search is a function which is available in a RE model. So what exactly this search method is doing? So first it will take the one expression. Okay, this is the expression we should implement it with help of the regular expressions concepts. I mean, we have some kind of special characters. Okay, so regular expression characters, we have it. With help of that particular character, that particular symbols, special symbols, with help of that particular symbols, you would like to go for implement this particular expression. This is the expression if it is matches in any one of the location in my existing data. So you have some kind of raw data, we have it. Okay, so let me consider you have a raw data. So you have some raw data. On this particular raw data, you are applying the search expression with help of the search method. Okay, so what exactly the search method is doing, which is searching this particular expression on this particular data. If it is found, then it will be returns the object. Okay, matched object. What it is returns? It can be returns the matched object. Once it is returns the matched object, then we can use that particular data whenever we want it. Clear or not? Clear or not?
Yeah, clear.
So let's go for creating the one particular file, and this is my text file actually. Okay, the file, it might having some names, Anjan, okay, and Kumar, and Anjan, and so here also you may have some kind of unstructured data. So just understand in such a way. So some data we have it, you don't know what exactly this data. If initially I written Anjan, Kumar and something else, right? So that you are understanding that okay, there is a data Anjan and Kumar is there. For example, in such a way, if I'm giving some kind of raw data for you, is it possible to look this particular data? Is there Anjan here? Is there Kumar here? Is there Anjan here? Is it possible? Here it is a 3 lines, maybe it is possible. But if we have thousands of lines, then is it possible? Is it possible or not? Without any coding, is it possible or not?
No, not possible.
Not possible. Even it is possible, it will take a lot of time. Okay, now what I want to do that, so I have a file, it may have some data. Okay, it may have some data. So the data from this particular data, I want to be extract some meaningful information, and some meaningful information. The information is I want to go for accessing the Anjan. Okay, this is my raw data which is having the 5 lines, and in this particular 5 lines, there are Anjan is available in a 3 locations, 3 lines. In the 3 lines there are Anjan is there. Okay, so I want to go for accessing this particular Anjan from this particular file. Okay, so you already know that file handling concept, right? Yes or no? Yes or no? Do you have a knowledge on file handling concept or not? So how should I open the file? With help of the open function, right? So what is the file name, this one? So this file name is untitled. Just I'm just okay, regular data, just for understanding purpose, regular data. Okay, regular.txt. So this is the data, or this particular file. Okay, this particular file which is having the 5 lines. From this particular 5 lines, I want to extract the Anjan data. Okay, so first of all, you have to go for open the file. What is the file name? The regular.txt. Is this file you should read mode or read plus mode? You should go for the read mode only. And meanwhile, whatever the data we access it from here. Okay, So I would like to go for read the entire data. Yes, I read, and whatever the data you read, that I want to go for storing into one particular variable, a file data or raw data. You can use any name, or else you can use the file data. Okay, so it is a file data, right? So just give the file data. Okay, so we opened this particular file and we read that particular entire data, and we are holding into a particular file name of one particular variable. Okay, so file underscore data, which is having the this particular 7 lines. For example, we have only 6 lines. Okay, yes, you read the all the data here. Now what I would like to do, I would like to go for use the search method. So what is the use of the search method? F4 dot, sorry, re dot search. If I want to use the search method, we should use the search method. Okay, what is my expression? I want to go for accessing the engine. Okay, from where I want to access, from the file data or not? So here engine is the regular expression. So regular expressions always starts with R. Okay, R single quotes, and within the single quotes or double quotes we can provide you the expression. Then this is the regular expression, which is checking in this particular entire data. If any situation, if engine is found, then it will be returns the matched object. So in the location of the 9 to 14, the data is available. That means in the location of 9, this is 0, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5, this is 6, this is 7, this is 8, right? In the 9th location onwards, the 9th to 14th, whatever the data we have it, that data it can be written at. For example, it's written some information, right? And matched object it was written, right? I want to return the data. If the engine is available, that I want to be go for access that particular data. For that one, we can use the group method. Okay, when I'm using the group method, what data we have in match variable, the match which is holding some matched object, this is object, it can be printing as output. Clear? This is about search method. For example, same thing, if I'm using the find all. So for example, if the pattern was matched 3 times, right? So I want to return the all the engines, how many times the engine is available in your existing file. Then you would like to go for the, so first of all you should close actually. Okay, so 3 times engine is there here, and here there is a 3 times engine is available in this particular existing data. This is the way we can able to go for extract the some information from the files. Okay, this is the way we can use the search method, and we can use the find all method. Okay, so wherever the
So,
engine is there, yes, tell me.
so why are we using close method for?
So for example, if you open the file, if you not close the file in your operating system, what happens? Maybe your file can be crashed in some time, right? We don't know, right? So
Yeah.
make sure that when you're opening the file, you should close it. Otherwise, some situation the file can be crashed. Maybe your
But
data can be collapsed.
in the command too, you used
That
group method.
sometimes I said sometimes, right? For example, I'm not forgotten, right? If I'm forgot, maybe in some situation data can be crashed. Maybe I'm lucky so that the data was not crashed now. Okay,
Oh, okay.
but some
Yeah.
situations in a servers, when you're working in the servers or when you're working in the cloud, if you're open the file, make sure that you should close it. If you not
Okay.
open you just open the door and you're not close the door when you're sleeping, then what happens?
Yeah. Fine.
Some unauthorized people can be interfere, right? So
Yes.
that's the reason maybe your data can it not be secure. If you want to make the data as a secure, make sure that you should close it once if you open the file. Yes, fine, that's fine. Now what I want to do, I want to replace with a small engine by the capital engine. For that one we can use the sub method. Okay, so this is the expression. I want to replace it with a capital engine, not in my existing file, not in my existing file. Okay, it just returns the output. So the syntax is comma, we forgot it. Okay, so make sure that this is the sub method. It was returns the file content. The file content initially, which is we have the small engine, small engine. But whenever I used the sub method, okay, it was replaced this small engine by the capital engine, so that in the three lines, in place of small engine, it was there in a capital engine, right? This is the way we can replace. Not like replacement actually. I would like to delete it actually. If you want to delete it, nothing we will do, simply empty string we can provide. If I'm providing the empty string, that engine was replaced or not? You're not modifying the data what we have in regular.txt file. We are just accessing the data and we are doing some kind of operation that particular data. If you want to update it, then again we have another option. We can open the file in a R and R plus mode. Okay, we can delete first of all the entire data, then we can update what data we want to be place it. Clear? So this is the way we can use the sub method, we can use the find all method, we can use the search method. Now we have a method is let me consider. So find the data which we have only this particular raw text, right? So what I would like to do, I would like to go for match. I just apply the match method. When I'm using the match method, it will strictly go for checking in the beginning of the file. It will be go for strictly checking at the beginning of the file. So in this particular situation, the engine is not found in the beginning of the file or the beginning of the text, in the beginning of the log file, okay, log data. So if this is the pattern was not matched, this is the expression was not matched, which is not there in the beginning of the file. So here we have it. So in this particular regular.txt, we have engine, but what I'm trying to tell you, it must be available at a beginning of the file. So here it should have it. If it is not there here, then it cannot be written anything. Even engine is there in my file, it won't be written anything. Okay, let me try now. It's a match, right? So match dot or, and we are giving the file data which is not returning anything, which is written the none. That means engine is not found in the beginning of the file. Let me consider same program I am executing, but this time we have a engine. Okay, we can save it. Now we can run this one. We are returning the match object or not? You're returning the matched object or not? So what happened for previously? So previously match is same like a search, but search will be scan the entire string from that one. So which is the pattern was match in the first, then that particular matched object it can be written. But in case of match, it strictly go for checking at the beginning of the string only. It won't go for scan the entire string. Okay, it just go for scan the at the beginning of the file. Clear? Or the beginning of the data. I hope you clear my point. Match method, find all method, substitute method, okay, search method. Any questions? This method is fine. So if you know the files functions, you can easily do it. But here the task is that making the regular expressions, okay, creating the regular expressions. It's not an easy. So regular expressions cannot be something directly in the string format, okay, or directly in the direct text format. It was different kind of symbols it might have it. Okay, what are the symbols are there and what is the meaning of it, each and everything we'll discuss now. Okay, so percentile d means it is a matching the single digit. So if you want to match, or if you want to exactly match the single digit or not, for that one we can use the \d. So capital D in the sense, capital D in the sense other than the digit. Match single, match the single non-digit character. Okay, so other than the digit, if you have anything in a place of so when I'm giving the \d, other than the digit, it is matching exactly only single character, and the character it is not to be digit. If you'd like to go for accessing the digits, non-digits, okay, then we would like to go for using the capital D, but it is a matching only single digit in one shot. Backslash S means what? Space. Match the single space. Okay. Backslash capital S means match the single not a space, single character, and it's not a space. Other than the space, if you have any characters, then it can be accessing. It can be digit, it can be special character, it can be anything, but it should not be the space. So small d in the sense it must be the space, capital D in the sense other than the digit anything, small s in the sense only space, other capital S in the sense other than the space anything. Okay. W means alpha match single digit or match single digit or match single character alphabet. Okay, alphabet, either single digit or single alphabet. So capital W means what? Match single non-digits or alphabets, nor alphabets. Okay, that means special characters, any special characters. Okay, and tilt symbol, dot indicating that match any single character, match any single character. Okay, any character, it can be digit, it can be alphabet, it can be numerical, anything, it's a single digit. Now star indicating that the preceding character can be repeats the more than 0 times, 0 or more than 0 times. Preceding means what? Okay, prefix number, so prefix character. Okay, so before the any character, okay, before whatever the character we have it, before that particular character. Okay, so that particular character, it can be repeat either 0 or more than 0. Okay, repeats or iterated 0 or more than 0. So I just write each and every character meaning, but we can use this everything. Okay, so plus means prefix the character iterates the either 0 times or at least 0 times or more than, sorry, at least one time or more than one time. The preceding character must be repeat at least one or more than one. Okay, and here we are using the curly braces. Within the curly braces, you just provide the number. For example, you provide one particular number, so n number you provided, so which means that the preceding character, it must be repeat exactly the n number of times. The preceding repeats, iterates exactly n times. Okay, so that, and next one is m comma n. So if you are giving the m and n are the my numbers, and the preceding character or prefix character, it can be iterated in between between m to n. Okay, between m to n. Next one is square brackets. Within a square brackets, you can write anything inside of the square brackets. Write some specific characters. Write some specific characters. Okay, you can write some kind of group of specific characters inside of the square brackets. Then, so it is match any one character from the group. character from group. So just remember this particular each and every special character, group or from square brackets. Okay, within the square brackets we can write the multiple characters. It would like to go for match at least one, match any one character, match exactly one, match only one character from square brackets. You can write some group of characters. It will be go for accessing only, or it might be checking whether the any one of the character is matched in this particular square brackets or not. For that one we can use the this kind of special characters. Okay, so you just note these things. I just want to give you a small program. Write a program and find the digits in a raw data. You would like to go for find the digits in a raw data. Okay, so you have a raw data. The raw data, it can be anything. Here we have a some number, and here we have a number, here we have a two numbers, and here we have a one number, something like this. Okay, so now what I would like to do, that I would like to go for accessing the find the all digits in the raw data. Okay, now we have to go for import the re. So if you want to find the all, then which function we should use it? Find all, right? So what is the regular expression here? I would like to go for match the digits, right? For the digits we are going to be using the small d or any other thing. So we just use the raw data. So here which is returns the 7 and 8, and here 99 is two digits, right? That's the reason year 19 and year 19 and year all, this is the 9. Totally 3 nines are there, so that it was returned the 3. So what it is doing, it is exactly matching only one character or not. Even there is a two digits are there, but it was accessing only single digits. Okay, same thing. Now I would like to go for accessing the two digits numbers. Okay, I would like to go for accessing the two digits numbers only. That means the preceding character, it exactly matches the two times, so that here 34, here 99, but here 998 is the three digits, right? But within the three digits, first two digits only we are going to be accessing. Okay, how we are accessing the single character when we have a two characters, okay, two digits. In the same way, when we have a three digits, then which will we go for accessing the two digits in one shot from the three digits. Okay, so I think
In that case, like, why is 98 not there?
98, it is why it is not there in the sun. 99 it was accessed, right? So which is started here and it was ended here. So the now the cursor is here. Again it will be scanning from here, not from the 9. Okay,
Okay.
so what exactly happens here? So which is scanning one by one, right? Here the two digits are constantly accessed. So this is the two digits are written and it was stored here. Now it will be go to here, and now the cursor is here. So when the digit is found, it was checking whether two times is repeated or not. Yes, it is repeats two times. So these two digits are returned. Once it is written, now the cursor is after the 9, right? After the 9, which digits we have it? 8 is the my digit. So from here, which is try to be scanning, but after the 8 we don't have any character, we don't have any kind of digit, so that it was returns only 199 here, 199 from here. Okay, so this is the way we can do it. Now I would like to go for accessing the not the digits to this is two digits numbers. Okay, now we would like to go for access the all the numbers, all the numbers. It doesn't matter the number, it will be single digit or two digits or three digit, it doesn't matter. I want to go for accessing the digit, means at least one digit, right? At least one digit it must be, right? Okay, So number means at least it should have at least one digit or not. So that's the reason I just give you no plus here. When I'm using the plus, that means the preceding character is the digit. The digit, it must be repeats either one time or more than one time. So here two times, here it is also two times, here it is a one time, here it is a three times. So this all numbers it can be accessing. Okay, clear?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Now we are giving the same example, but this time I'm just giving some range. So either 2, either 3. That means the number, it must be 2 or 3. See, here 33, here 99. So from 2 and 3, highest will be the 3, right? So first it will be giving the high priority. So first it will be start with 3, right? So here, is there any 3 in between the 2 to 3? No. Here how many digits we have it in between 2 to 3? We have the 2 digits which is in between 2 and 3. I mean, it's not like 2 and 3. It means that the range of numbers, I mean, that the length of the digit, the length of the number is either 2, either 3. So here the length is 2, right? So it will so 2 is in between 2 and 3, so that it was returns the 34. And but here the number is 1, so the length is not in between 2 and 3. But here the numbers, we have two numbers, that means it was satisfied this condition, so it was returns. And when comes to here, we have three digits, so this is continuously we have three digits. This three digits also satisfy the condition, so that it was written that particular number. Okay, okay. Now careful observe here, j is repeated here two times, j is repeated. Okay, instead of this particular single character, I just give you some meaning name Anjan, and here so two j's are there. Okay, three j's are there. Okay, in between a and an we have the three j's are there. Okay, now we don't have any j. Okay, we have only an and an. Now what I want to do, that the starting characters are an and ending characters are an. The middle character, it was j. Okay, this is the j. It can be repeated either 0 times or more than 0 times. So that, so here a and jan, it was matched the object, so that it was returns this particular thing. Now when it is goes to here, we have the two j's are there, but here I'm using the star, right? That means the preceding character is the j. The j is repeated two time, more than 0 time. Okay, so that it was returns 2 is more than 0, right? But here the j is more than 0, right? So this is also can be accessed. When comes to here, so in between a and a, we should have a j, but j is not there. But before the star, we have before the star we are using the j, right? So which means that the j, it can be repeated either 0 times or more than one time. So here the j is repeated 0 times, so that this one also has been accessed. Okay, the difference between this one and plus operator is only 0. Okay, so the j, it must be repeated either 0, either one time or more than one time. There is a small difference between the star and plus symbol.
What if I want to check for the whole A and J rather than just the J?
And what I'm not getting your point.
So like now if we use the star or plus, it goes for the one before it, right? Like now it has A and J star, and now it's looking for J. Instead of the just single character J, I want to see for the whole A and J.
So you wanna look this an, this is the an has been repeated as a group.
Yeah.
uh, Single character, it is just only single character, but I haven't checked with the two characters as of now. Okay, let me check. Okay,
Yeah.
next question. As of so this is the character, simply go for only single character, only preceding character, only single preceding character. But you're asking the question is two preceding characters as a continuous character, it has repeated a and an, a and an, a and an, like this, right? This is the an has a group, it has repeated multiple times, so that particular things we are going to be accessing, correct, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, nice question. So yeah, I will look for that one. Okay,
Sure. Thanks.
I'm not sure, I couldn't no, so that's a nice question only, but I haven't tried it.
No, it's all right. Yeah.
Okay, next one is as of now we done the small d is done, right? Okay, and so here we have some I would like to go for accessing the spaces. Sorry, I would like to go for accessing the spaces. So now for accessing the spaces, we just use the, which one we should use it? \s. So how many times the spaces are there, that many times it can be repeated. Okay, so there is a two spaces are there, so it was returns the two spaces. Okay. Okay, so I have a thing. So we have some group of characters, and which is having spaces and some digits also we have it. Okay, and we have some spaces. Now what I want to do, I would like to go for accessing the find all. If I'm using the capital S, what happens? So which is matching only single character, right? So now, so careful observe here. So if you are giving the, okay, if you are giving the capital S in the sense not a space, so and that it's matching only single character, so it is go for the character by character. Sorry, here we should use the a. Yes, so here we should use the a. So here we have a three spaces are there. Other than the spaces, whatever we have it, each and every character it will be accessing S, J, H, and we are not accessing any space. But now I would like to go for accessing a word by word. So I'm just using any one of the character other than space that I would like to go for accessing. As a word we are accessing now, right? So before, if it is not a space, the before the character, if it is not a space, then if we have any kind of character until we are getting the space, that we can accessing with help of the capital S plus, sorry, capital S and plus. Okay, if I using the star, then so other than the space also we can, space is no character. If you don't have a space, then which means that it's a no character, right? That's also it can be accessing. So I hope you understood the capital S and plus small s, and meanwhile we just use the small w also. Okay, so capital W, and it must be repeated some number of times. So here, other than the digits, if you have anything as a group, until we are getting the, this is the meaning is until we are getting the digit, everything we are going to be accessing. Okay, until we are getting the digit we are going to be accessing. Here the meaning is until we are getting the space we are accessing the group of characters. Once if we got a space, then it is stops over here and it is go to the, after that space, after the space what we have it, then it will be accessing. For example, you have a two spaces, here we have only single space, right? If you have a two spaces, then what happens? You have a three spaces now, right? So even you have a spaces, it won't be accessing that particular data what we have in spaces, because of you're using capital S. I hope you understood the smallest difference, small s and capital S, small w and capital W, right? Meanwhile, you would like to go for using the small w. Small w means it may be alphabets, it may be digits. Okay, so it's not a special character. So here the space is the special characters. Other than the space, even if you are using any special character, that is also been considered as the special characters only. Okay, so this is the one particular group of characters, not the special character. Until we are getting the special characters, whatever the data we have it, we can access. Here also, until we are getting the special character, dollar is a special character, so that we accessed this one. After the dollar, we have it, and we got a space after that one, so some group of digit, then that also we accessed. And here also we have some group of characters. This is about small w. Okay, capital W means especially it's accessing the digits, sorry, special characters. Only special characters we are accessing until we are getting the non digits, non alphabets we can access. Okay, this is about small w, capital W, small s and capital S, small d and capital D. And here tilt symbol we should understood, and this one also we done, right? And tilt symbol we should understood. Tilt means that it's any character. Okay, any character. So here I have a data is Anjan, and here I have a data is, it's some number, and here I have a some space, and here I have a some some special characters. Okay, so if I'm using the, I would like to start with the and and the middle character can be anything. So in between a and n we have a j, here we have a 7, and here I have a space, and here we have a dollar symbol, right? So can you please okay, that's about dollar tilt symbol, dot symbol, period symbol. Okay, now find all. So if I'm giving the end, for example, digit I'm using, okay, we have a digit in an, and the digits we're accessing, right? So an digit and an, right? So now what I'm doing here, I would like to use the some symbol. The symbol is caret symbol. If I'm using the caret symbol, it's not caret symbol, dollar symbol. Some symbol is there. Which symbol we have it for checking, beginning of the character? Okay. Yeah, so I just used the cap symbol, right? When I'm using the cap symbol, and moreover I'm using the find all. So here if I'm using the period symbol or period special character, then it was accessing the 4 engines, right, with this different characters in the middle of a and n, right? But when I'm using the caret symbol, especially it will be look in the beginning of the string only, beginning of the data. Okay, meanwhile we have a character, we have one more special character. The special character is dollar symbol. When I have a dollar symbol, it will look at the end of the, it will look at end of the file. So for example, here we have some jn is there, right? So here also Sanjan is there, but it is strictly go for checking at end of the file. So if you want to go for checking at end of the file this particular pattern, then we can use the dollar symbol. And I would like to go for strictly checking at the beginning of the file, then we can use the caret symbol. Clear? So here each and every character is having its own special meaning. So I hope you got my point. Now I would like to give you a small question. The question is, I have a file which is having the name and followed by the mail ID, followed by the mail ID and followed by the number, okay, phone number, followed by the phone number, and we have some other information. Okay, so you would like to go for accessing the mail ID and phone numbers only. So this is the way you may have the some number of lines of data we have it. Okay, so this is the way we have a different records of the each and every person in the one specific file. Now what I would like to do, you need to read this particular data. From this particular data you would like to go for accessing the mail IDs. So the mail IDs means you should have the @ symbol and you should have the .com or .in, okay, and no .yahoo, different things we have it, right? And so this is what, guys, so hopefully you got my point. So you would like to go for accessing the phone numbers and the mail ID, okay, and name of the person, and corresponding mail ID and corresponding phone number you should access from this particular raw text, and you would like to storing into another file, you would like to be hold into another file. Clear? From this particular file you need to access the only phone number, mail ID, just phone number and mail ID. Go ahead with only phone number and mail ID. Okay, you just access that particular phone number and mail ID corresponding to that particular line, and you would like to update into, or we can able to append into some new existing new file. Okay, that's your question, guys.
Yeah.
I hope you clear my question, and if you have any question you can let me know. And hopefully almost 98% of the Python has been done. So we are going to be using the Python with SQL. For that one, you guys need to have a knowledge on SQL. Otherwise, we cannot understand. I mean, if you don't have a knowledge on SQL, so we cannot manipulate. Even I'm manipulating with the Python, so you might want to get that information. Okay, so that when I completed the SQL knowledge or SQL concepts, then I would like to use the Python with, so Python for data science, Python for database. Okay, until then, so from next class onwards I would like to start the new concept, which is the statistics and probability, and the timings I will let you know. Most probably I requested for you all in the evening, right? I mean your US based timings and evening times, right? So I would like to tell you the time now, today evening or tomorrow morning. Okay, so please be available and please be share, other than this timing please be share any one of the time in between 7 7:30 p.m. CST. This I already engaging with Python. Okay, Python programming. I would like to request you CST to 9:30 CST. I would like to take the statistics class. This is pretty much important for data science guys who are attending who need the data science concepts. Those guys need to be attend this particular time. Okay, statistics and probability. Until then, we done all the Python concepts. Okay, so once I done the statistics and probability, then what we will do, we would like to start the SQL as well. Okay, once I done that one, maybe I can take the parallel sessions. So who are not having a knowledge on SQL, especially because of I am also not dealing SQL in depth. Okay, just the basic knowledge, what exactly this database, what is the database management system, and how we can install the server in your computer, and how we can install the software management software in your computer, and how we can connect your DBMS to your database server, and how we can write some queries. like insertion, DDL statement, DML statement, and DQL statements and everything. And then after data types in SQL, and operators in SQL, and normalizations in SQL, and constraints and joins. These concepts only I would like to teach you in SQL module. Okay, so who are not having the knowledge in SQL, those guys will help you actually. So who are having knowledge in SQL, I think so it won't help you. It's a boring session for you all again. Okay, so who are having a knowledge on SQL, then I would like to give you some questions to you all. Lead code, or else hacker rank or hacker health. So you just go to that particular websites and we can try to solve that questions actually. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, who are having some basic knowledge on SQL already. Okay guys, bye, take care. And for statistics model, I can let you know the time by evening. Okay, and Pavani,
Yes.
you just take my number, so it could be easy to interact.
Okay.
+91 9640 987 960. This is my number. Okay, and this is my WhatsApp number, so you can message me and I can reply you. And meanwhile, the timing also I can let you know. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Bye. Take care.
Thank you. Bye bye.